See, I don't think. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Thurston 10. Go.
Are you chugging that? I thought you were gonna kill it. I was thinking about it too because like that intro got me hyped.
Did it?
That was good. You should probably do that all the time. Anyway,
You know what really sucks? You know what really sucks right now is I did it with the intent that I was gonna pretend to chug it. You were gonna say, "Are you killing it?"
Oh,
and then I had a funny response.
Oh,
and I completely forgot my funny response.
Damn!
I thought about this all day.
You got like an 80% through that plan.
That's a B minus, bro.
You were like, that's solid. That's
what was I gonna say? If I think about it, in like the next 2 minutes, we're restarting.
That's an A to me.
Like I thought a 69 was an A.
That's an A plus.
Plus.
2 pluses. We'll just restart the show in the middle of the show. Think of it, okay?
Yeah, anyways, I'll just chug my. If I randomly start chugging a beer.
Welcome back to Thurston 10. I am Jimmy. That is Marcus. We're back to talk some shit.
I also planned on my intro because I knew that it would make you do the real intro.
Yeah, I do the real intro every time. All of you, why don't you just...
How to say funny shit.
So I don't say funny shit?
Moderately.
We can settle this later.
Okay.
Anyways.
Shot clock?
Sports and stuff. I'm not going to shot clock you. Remember when the shot clock was a 2/3 vote? Remember we had 3 people on this show?
No.
Man.
Not at all.
I don't remember that either. I was too drunk. Okay.
So anyway.
Sports.
We're starting off with Julius Peppers. Going to the Packers. Good move, bad move.
Good move.
Good move? I would agree.
Move. I think it's a good move. Everyone's hating on it because he's old.
Nobody in Green Bay is hating on it, but people in the rest of the country are not very happy.
Well, I know some people that are still skeptical of it, but I think he's still like, he's what, 34?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we just read? He's 34, but I still think he's got some flashes of brilliance. He's not going to play every down.
Absolutely not. He's not going to be in on running downs.
Right. He's, like I was reading, and the guy was like, oh, he's bad against the run. But he's not a run stopper. You know, like,
no,
it's
absolutely
not his job.
No,
he's meant to be a pass rusher. I think they can use
if it's 3rd and 14, like Julius Peppers will be in the game, and he's going to be one-on-one with the tackle.
You can't just,
because he's going to be one-on-one with the tackle because they're going to double team Clay Matthews.
You got to pay attention to Clay.
However, if there was ever a time to sign another guy, this would be it. I think this is where you go all in.
Who's your other guy?
Jared Allen. That's who I would have went with. I would have went with Peppers and Allen. I wasn't a fan of Allen at first, because I thought he reminded me too much of Aaron Campman, and he didn't work out. But I thought, if you put Peppers and Allen on the ends with Raji in the middle on passing downs, or even Mike Daniels, and then you have Clay Matthews and even Nick Perry, I thought like that could get after the quarterback. That could win you some games in the playoffs. But, I would have went all in, because obviously these are 1-year deals.
Right.
These are 1-year deals. Like, these aren't like guys that are going to help you 3 years from now.
No, not when he's 37. But I think for right now, because, that's what the Packers are thinking about. They're a good enough team that, right now is what you need to think about.
Absolutely.
And I think it'll help him next year. I
well,
really do. I realize he's 34, but I think he's got enough left to still make an impact in where they need it.
That's kind of the way of the NFL right now. You kind of just push your chips in, all for 1 year, because not many...
the Raiders or somebody.
Well, then there's you don't have chips to begin with. But no.
Oh man.
Like, there's so much parity that nobody really has a dynasty anymore. You kind of just go for it all in 1 year, and if you hit, that's awesome.
But no one wants to see dynasties in the NFL either.
Well,
I feel like, unless you're a fan of that. If the Colts won 8 Super Bowls in a row,
if you're a fan of the team, you want to see a dynasty. But I don't think anybody wants to see Seattle win the Super Bowl this year.
No, fuck them. I don't want to see them win it this year. So, you're saying good move?
I'm saying good move.
I like it.
You got to do something.
I thought it was funny. Because you were like, we wanted to do a Packers show, and you were like, okay, let's do it. And I was like, we should wait. There's still free agency. You're like, they're not going to do anything. So the next time when I saw you, I just smiled like a fuck. And I was like, they just signed J-Pap, dog.
You went straight Joker.
They did like... You want to know how I got these guys? Okay, so, but no, like, they made a huge splash.
You want to know how I got these guys?
But once again, that's the opposite of, like, sports loyalty.
It's a Boston show.
It's the opposite of sports loyalty.
I'll put my khakis in my khakis.
Because, I mean, he went from the Bears to the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's fine, because, like, I like the
Who
Packers.
gives a fuck about the Bears?
I like the Packers, so it's fine.
Only good thing about Chicago is Lollapalooza.
That's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a good move. I think it'll help him.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying good
Help
move.
that rush
I'm
hour.
sure they'll use him right. Anyway, they're going to cut him in the end of the year anyway.
Better
They're
not.
not going to pay him $30 million. So
What's next, huh?
Buzz Williams.
Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he goes from Marquette to Virginia Tech. I would have to say that if you're a neutral fan right now, and somebody asks you, where would you rather coach, Marquette or Virginia Tech? I think the majority of people would say Marquette.
I would say Marquette.
Virginia Tech was last in the ACC.
I mean, I'm from Milwaukee, right? So, but I don't even care about Marquette that much.
Here's what I think right now.
I'm gonna say not biased, but Marquette's
a
except for
basketball
this
school.
Year, right? Because they don't have a football team. Like, yeah, they're a basketball school. They've been in the tournament. Like, recently, really good. They had Dwayne Wade. They made a run. You know what I mean? Like, they have good history. Virginia Tech. No one can tell you they had Michael Vick that one time. Like, maybe. They don't have shooting on the basketball floor. That's what they don't have. So definitely, I don't know. I wouldn't pick Virginia Tech at all.
I think he went full Brett Bielema.
You never go full Bielema.
You never go any Brett Bielema.
And not even a little Brett Bielema.
Unless you're in the Big Ten championship game. Kind of pulls his dick out.
Or if you just quit before it. I mean,
yeah.
If you don't quit before it, then I guess you can go a little Bielema.
Yeah, well, no, because Bielema went to the better conference because I'll get better recruits at Arkansas. Buzz Williams went to the better conference. That's the rumor. Is people didn't think he could get good recruits playing in the new Big East, which kind of sucks a dick.
I mean, but they still get aired on TV. They're still
and
Marquette's it's not like DePaul where they're never on TV.
But it's like the conference though, the
right.
ACC much better than the Big East now.
But I would still be on a solid team in the Big East than a shitty team in the ACC.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean,
maybe he can get good recruits. I don't know. I just think it's,
I don't see what.
And I didn't see it coming. I mean, I guess I had a bad year. But I didn't think he was just going to jump ship.
If you talk to people, they were like, Buzz Williams, he always wanted to talk to the media. Yeah. This year, he was like, I'm not talking to anybody in the media.
Marquette has, kind of a knack for pulling in, like, smaller guys you never heard of.
Yeah, I mean, you never heard of Tom Crean. Buzz Williams was kind of an obvious signing at the time because everybody knew that he was the guy who recruited everybody.
So who are you next? Who are you looking at next, Jimmy? Marcus?
I want to see... Shot in the dark, Kelvin Sampson.
Why Kelvin Sampson?
Because he wins everywhere he goes, and it's been 5 years this year, so he doesn't have any restrictions against him. And he always he'll be fucking ousted in 2 years.
I don't think it's gonna happen because but I want to see Shaka Smart. I really do, but I don't think it's gonna be because he's had Illinois and Minnesota and. Other teams have tried to get him before, and he's not. He's like, I'm not going to budge. I don't know. He's from Wisconsin. Maybe he does it, but that chaos defense, I think he's a great coach. I think he can get better talent at Marquette.
Yeah, he has good talent at VCU.
Because he's
look what he's
done with those teams. Yeah.
Did he really? Okay. Who do you think they're going to get?
I don't know. And they need to make the move now because better jobs could even open too.
Yeah. If I had to guess who they're gonna get, I would say Brian Wardle. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I think
that would be my guess.
He seems like
he's a Marquette alum.
I don't think Smart's gonna budge. I don't there was they should go get Marshall from Wichita, but
everybody thinks Smart's just waiting for Bo Ryan to retire. That's kind of the rumor. That he's just I know I'm next in line at Wisconsin, and that's where he was an alumni from. So, who doesn't want to coach with their alumni?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
People want to coach with their alumni.
I would say me, but I'd coach the Panthers right now.
Yeah, I'd dunk
We'd shoot free throws 1,000 times a day. I'd cut Jordan Aaron, maybe. I wouldn't. He's good, but
he's good, but he's got to learn that you're not the whole team.
He needs to see that State Farm commercial with Chris Paul. Where it's you gotta pass the ball.
Yeah, just show that man a commercial.
That's it. That's fine, and then he's good. But yeah, I want to see Shaka. I think Greg is probably the guy.
I think Greg would definitely go.
I don't think that's a bad hire either, though. I don't think Marquette's gonna get. You're gonna get a solid coach. And they seem like they know how to get coaches.
Mm-hmm. They seem pretty decent in basketball.
What's next, Marcus?
Badgers.
Badgers basketball.
Yeah, so they beat Oregon. Oregon seemed kind of dirty.
They did seem dirty. They were definitely dirty. But it was a tough game, and that's a definite plus to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they were in like a fucking beat 'em up, like drag 'em out game,
mm-hmm.
and they won. They're getting the shit fucked out of them for a while. Came back and won. So that's why I would rather have seen them play Creighton than Baylor.
Creighton has like that small school feel where they just see the Badgers and they just hit 84 threes.
The Badgers are susceptible to that. But I mean, to me, Creighton is like if you lock down the worst nickname in sports,
Dougie McBuckets.
That's terrible. Whoever made that nickname up, I hope you are one of the 8 people that listen to this show and realize you made a terrible mistake. Dougie McBuckets is terrible.
It's not good.
Anyways, if you shut down Dougie McBees, I think you have a very good chance of beating Creighton.
One thing about...
Or just like shitting on them like Baylor did.
One thing about Baylor is their big man. I'm trying to think of his name. I think it's Austin.
Yep.
He doesn't like to guard the 3-point line. Obviously, most big men don't. If Kaminsky can hit a few threes to start the game...
Then again, yeah, that's definitely true. Pull him out of there.
And pull him out of there? I think you got something going if you're the Badgers. I think you got to pull
then again,
out.
live by the 3, die by the 3.
Absolutely. I don't...
You know what hurt me? Like, what was crazy to me? Not crazy, but it was like... What got me the most pissed off in that game was... Kaminsky was like 3 for 8 on free throws.
And he's an 80% free throw shooter.
Right, and I was like, he's draining threes and he can't hit a free throw to save his life.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the Kohl Center East right now.
People from Wisconsin were like, that crowd was better than the Kohl Center.
Oh, yeah.
That crowd was louder.
Wild, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. What do you think the chances are advancing over Baylor?
Like I said, Kaminsky's got to hit some threes. I think that's the key. Because I don't expect like Brust or Jackson or Gasser to like hit that
Jackson, man. After Jackson stuck that ball in the rim, I never want to see him shoot again. Bo, you need to recruit better black people. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
I don't dislike Trey Jackson. I mean,
I don't either. I'm just... but he's not... I don't know. They don't have one guy you need to key on.
Well, they have
that's not their
guys
style, really. Right.
You have 5 guys.
Team ball. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's how the Badgers work. It's how they always work.
They're maybe the most complete team right now left in the tournament.
I think Florida's a good team. But
Badger already beat them, brah.
Without people.
Without Prather. What was his name? Prather?
Prather?
I don't know. Anyway, we probably shouldn't whisper.
What do you mean?
Anyways,
okay,
know what you mean.
But when you go with like Badgers, how they are historically, I want to pick them, but they always lose. These are the games.
Yeah, I actually had Creighton winning this game.
These are the games. I saw that. I think I have the Badgers winning. I'm going to stick with that. I think they find a way to pull it out. Tee-hee. I said pull it out. Who do you think wins this game? Who do you think wins the game, Jimmy?
Badgers.
He's going with the guy with the Badger shirt on.
Yeah, with Badger shirt on right now. I think
Okay.
Bucky's got
Anything else to talk about in this show?
Do you want to talk about Juan Francisco?
Yeah, sure. Why not? He got cut.
No longer a Brewer. Mark Reynolds, Lyle Overbay.
I actually don't like that.
You don't?
I think I would rather have Juan Francisco. I realize he
couldn't. Than Lyle or than Mark?
Or than that platoon at all. Because now we have 2... Your platoon is like 2 old guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark is like, I can't hit the ball, but if I do, I can hit it far.
Swing hard.
That's the same thing Juan Francisco is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have that guy play every day. I don't Lyle anymore.
I think Mark Reynolds can play every day. He's not that old.
He was like
Lyle can't. But if you look at their numbers, Juan Francisco far and away had the best spring. So it's pretty obvious from the beginning he had no chance of making this team. But anyway, I'm not the manager. I'm not upset at the move.
I don't know. I'm not.
I think Mark Reynolds was always the opening day stuff.
I would have liked to see Juan on the team. I don't know. We'll see how this one turns out. But from this and from the Aoki trade, which leaves us with no leadoff hitter.
Carlos Gomez has been named your opening day leadoff hitter.
He's
Carlos Gomez.
But I want him to hit with people on base. You saw him hit some.
Yeah, he can hit some home runs. He can strike out a lot.
Extra base hits.
He's basically a better Ricky Weeks.
But I still don't. I mean, I don't want to
get that strikes more bases.
But I don't want a guy that strikes out that much to be a leadoff hitter. I want Nori Aoki was a great leadoff hitter.
He was.
He was going to make contact. He was going to. He
wasn't a Doug Melvin guy.
He could even take some bases. But you can't. Everybody can't be a home run hitter, Doug.
Tell that to Doug.
If I can get it, Ryan Braun's, I'm going to do it.
Better Doug Melvin or McDermott.
If there's Ryan Braun who can pitch, Doug Melvin or McGee.
Yeah.
Damn. McGee's out of the tournament. I gotta go Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin's still in it. Yes. Melvin's got a chance to win this year.
Melvin's gonna win the World Series this year. What do you think? How do you feel about it?
Wait, what?
The move.
The move for what?
The move of cutting Juan, man.
Oh, I already said I'm a fan.
You're okay, you like it?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I think Mark Reynolds was always going to be the opening day.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think he was always going to be the opening day first baseman. So I'm not surprised. I feel like they were always just trying to trade Juan Francisco because nobody in Milwaukee likes the guy.
I like Fat Juan.
You like Fat Juan? You're the minority of one person.
Used to be in the minority. Anyways, anything else to talk about, Marcus?
No.
That's it. Anyways, yeah, he did it. It's been Thurston 10. I'm Jimmy. That's Marcus. We'll be back sometime. Woo!